Hello, and welcome to another update video about silver. Yeah, just a quick update. I've only made one yesterday, but a lot of people asked for a silver update due to the decline here. It is quite volatile in all markets at the moment, right? In all markets, which is good to see. It's interesting, but it is a lot of work and it keeps you on your toes for sure. So obviously we talked in the last video about this downside, the first downside target here, $28. That was based on the length of the A wave in this wave 2 correction, and compared that with the C wave length. So they often have the same length. This is the first ideal target, I often call it. 100% extension it's called. A C wave can easily go lower than that, yeah, no problem. At the moment, however, we are pretty much overstretched, I'd say, to the downside, given that if I open the relative strength index, we have already seen an oversold reading on the relative strength index and a bullish divergence. So when you watch the video, maybe we've already seen a bit of a bounce. The MACD is, while I record this video, and I will aim to upload it as soon as possible, we have a bullish cross on the MACD. Can I confirm a low is in? No, but I'm looking for a bounce from here. I'm looking for a bounce. What we can do as well is now to adjust the resistance area. So I won't spend too much time in this video because it's really just a quick update to give you the relevant parameters on the smaller time frame. For me, and I will take that 100% extension level out now, we don't need that anymore. It is the earliest indication that we have bottomed down here. So we obviously need a 5-wave move, ideally above the initial resistance, but on these smaller time frames, sometimes we cannot see 5 waves really. What I want to see is a break above resistance, so $28.42, and that's the first key level, the 50% retracement of the last decline. Any break above it could indicate that a next move up is starting. Then obviously we have resistance at $29.45, and then significant one around $31. But let's first see if we can complete this correction here. I don't really have a reliable way of drawing a trend line here. There are only 2 touch points wherever wherever I go. So this would be an obvious one, but it's only a 2 touch point trend line, so it's not necessarily the most reliable one, but maybe it's worth watching it in case we test resistance and get rejected from the trend line. Certainly something to watch for. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, this is the idea, yeah, that a B wave bottomed here in May. This is a wave 1. And we're now in an ABC correction in a wave 2. $27.33 is next support. We could go lower in this wave 2. I mean, for me, it's like until I see a 5-wave move up, this correction is set to continue, but it's worth watching for a bounce from here. If we go lower from here, the invalidation point of this 1-2 setup, which is a bullish setup, the invalidation point is the B wave low from May, $26. Looking at the RSI and the MACD on the 4-hour, oversold on the 4-hour. I mean, that is pretty meaningful. We don't have a bullish divergence on the 4-hour yet, but being oversold on the 4-hour, we haven't been that oversold since October last year. What happened there? You see what happened there, yeah? Pretty cool. So we will see if this is going to be a very decisive moment. This correction has been very draining. It's cost a lot of time and patience. So I'm going to upload the video now. I think it's worth watching for resistance. Be aware of the invalidation point as well as the next support and the trend line. I'm watching for a bounce. Can't confirm it yet, but we should be close to at least a bounce due to the oversold reading on the 4-hour RSI, and the wave pattern to the downside is full in the very short term, but that's pointless to show in a video. It's really here you have a micro breakout setup, but that might already be broken when I make the video, or when I upload the video. So just pay attention to this trend line as well. Looks like a micro inverse head and shoulders here, which is only valid as long as we stay below, stay above the intraday low that formed at $27.42. That's the update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, yeah, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.